Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So because of the success of the short videos that I posted, I've decided to make a big video on Legal's Mate, that's checkmating your opponent in 7 moves by sacrificing your queen. We start with the move e4, the opponent replies with e5, develop a knight to c3, f3, and the opponent moves knight to c6. Now we develop a bishop to c4, and the move that your opponent does is d6. We develop our other knight. He develops his knight to g4, pinning our knight to a queen. Now at this point, if your opponent is completely basic and doesn't know anything about the chess and its traps, you can just simply go over here and sacrifice your queen by moving your knight to e5. Now he thinks that your queen is gone and he might be able to win the game very easily. So he might just go ahead and capture your queen. But that's a blunder because now we are just going to checkmate him in 2 moves. The first move being bishop to f7. Now the king cannot capture the bishop because it's supported by the knight, and he cannot go to this square as well because that's also covered by the knight. So the only place that's safe for the king, the only legal move, is king to e7. And after this, we just move our knight to d5, and that's checkmate. Because this square is covered by this knight, this square is covered by this knight, this and this is covered by the bishop, and this one we have just delivered the check from this knight. So going back to this position, now, because mostly you won't be facing very easy or basic opponents, so we have to make an intermediate move so that in case if your opponent doesn't falls into the trap, you might have an equal position. So we just kick back the bishop one square further. So he goes back to h5, and now we capture the pawn on e5, sacrificing a queen. Now, if he wants, he can leave the queen over here. See, in the previous position, if we don't do this, if we just capture it, he can do one thing, like he can just capture our knight and refuse to capture our queen right away. So now he has one piece about more than us, and we have a queen under attack and a bishop under attack. So most probably this won't be a good game for you. So that'll be like someone who knows this trap might not fall into it, and you might have a losing game. So to avoid this thing, we made this move h3, and the bishop went back, and now we can capture this, and this piece is not protected by the knight as it was earlier, because if he captures it, the bishop was earlier on g4 and now it's on h5, so it's hanging. So we can just grab it, and he has taken our knight and we have taken his bishop. So you say that now he can just grab our bishop and he will still be one piece above. No, that's not the case, because now we can just grab the piece back by moving this check queen to b5. Now he can possibly reply with many moves, but most probably he'll just move this pawn attacking your queen. So you can just take back your piece. Now you are just a pawn up, so this might be more or less an equal game for you. So going back to this position, most probably this was the best thing that your opponent could have done. So even if he doesn't do this, most probably he will just capture your bishop, I'm really sorry, queen. And so you can do the same thing that you did earlier on, deliver check. The only move that the king can go, e7, and then you deliver the checkmate with the knight. So in this position, the only thing you need to remember is, no, not the only thing, I think more than that. See, the main time or setup when we can apply this trap is when the this knight, the king side knight, is not developed to this square, and this bishop and this queen, they all are at these both are at their starting squares. So we need these three pieces to be on the starting squares, and your knight needs to be pinned, and this knight will be most probably he'll be out. So this is the setup that you need to deliver this kind of a checkmate. If you like my video, please share, like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, please share them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.